you for me two monologues. The first is from Fear and Misery of the Third Reich, and the second is from Goodbye, Charles. They're asterisks for religion, prejudice, and death. So if anybody would think they would be offended, please feel free to leave now. Okay, thank you. And I represent truth through 929.
Yes, I'm packing. Don't pretend like you haven't noticed these past couple days, Briggs.
Look, only one thing really matters. And that's when we spend our last hour together without looking into each other's eyes. They win. And that's a triumph they can't be afforded. The liars, the ones who force everyone else to lie. 10 years ago, when someone told you no one would believe I was Jewish, you instantly said yes. They would. It's fine. Straightforward at least. So why take the roundabout way now? I'm packing so that they won't take your job away, and because they've stopped saying good morning to you in the clinic, and because you haven't been sleeping nowadays. I don't want to hear you say I mustn't go, but I'm hurrying because I don't want to be here when you say I must. It was only a matter of time. Principles are only a matter of time. They don't last forever any more than this glove does. Sure, there are good ones that last a long time, but even they only have a certain life. I don't want you to get the idea that I'm angry. Well, actually, I am. Why should I always be so understanding? What's wrong with the shape of my nose or the color of my hair? I'm to leave the town that I was born in just so that they don't have to go short of butter? What's wrong with you people? Yourself included. You work out the quantum theory, yet you allow a lot of semi-barbarians to tell you that you're to conquer the world, but you can't have the woman you love? The art of shalom, the dive bomber. You're a monster! Or you pander to monsters. I know I'm being unreasonable, but what good is reason in a world like this? There you sit, watching your wife pack, saying nothing. I ate them. That's right, Charles. I ate the divorce papers. I ate them with ketchup, and they were good. Good. I'm sure you want me to get serious about this whole divorce, but if A, we never had a real marriage, then B, how can we have a real divorce? I mean, wasn't it just last week that your dad asked you why you walked down the aisle with me? And you said, what was it? For the exercise. That's fun. You're a funny guy, Charles. I'm laughing, not crying. I'm laughing because you're about to give up on someone who's infinitely lovable. Take, for example, Paul. He's loved me since the 8th grade. Sure, he's a little creepy, but he really loves me. He's made 127 passes at me, proposed 47 times, and written over 200 original love songs. He sees something in me, and he writes it down in a metered verse. And that's not something you find every day. Someone who truly loves you and everything about you. Paul may be insane, but I value his feelings for me. I would never ask him to sign away his right to those feelings on a dotted line. But that's exactly what you're asking me to do, to give up my right to those baby brown eyes and that sweet, sweet voice, and the way your hand feels running through my hair right before bed. And that's not something I'm willing to lose. In fact, I won't lose them. I won't lose you. I'll woo you. I've written you a sonnet. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Rough buds do shake the darling buds in May. And I'm not crying. I'm laughing. It's all very funny. It's all a big joke, Charles. I keep expecting you to jump out and scream, April Fools! And I'll rush into your arms. But you're not going to, are you? No, of course not. It's not April. You know, I didn't actually write that song. Paul did. I think it's pretty good, though. Look, the truth is, Charles, I ate them. I ate the divorce papers because I can't stomach the thought of losing you.